The dog's the only real witness.
How come nobody's going after the real killer?
Well, because now that OJ's out, he will.
OJ's gonna get him. You'll see.
No, he will. He's gonna tackle him like he used to in the old days.
You run after him like a Hertz commercial.
Yeah, right.
No, it's not very funny, but then his life
The whole thing is really sickening. I mean, it's obviously that Mark Furman blew it. I mean...
Well, it's not only Mark. It is the whole...
Mark.
It's the whole racist tendency of...
the police department, I understand.
Not only them, but a white-oriented society, which I am totally part of myself, which I apologize for. I am trying to become less white. No, I don't mean that.
Let's put it this way. I think it's really unfortunate that the black people...
Oh, wow, what was that?
...are way more attacked than the white people by the police. However, it doesn't mean O.J. didn't do it, no matter what the police department did.
Well, you know what I think it's all stemming from? The big storm on Jupiter. You know the big circle on Jupiter, the storm there that's been going on for like thousands of years?
Teen pregnancy and abortion are especially sensitive subjects.
Really?
Yeah, really.
But isn't noise what you get from the rest of the world?
Well, maybe that's why I like to listen to music, to get away from the noise.
Exactly.
I live in the country.
But then again, if this kind of noise isn't inspiring some kind of reaction from you, then perhaps it's just...
Inspiring tremendous aggravation.
Well, that might be
You know what? If I wasn't on the radio, I would use them.
Really? Well, you're on the radio, so don't use those words, please. But the point being is that granted,
it's creative about noise. You are just being weird.
Well, no, granted, it's being weird, but then is the weirdness not allowing you to grasp a different way of thinking than you might normally have?
All it's doing is irritating my ears and my nerves.
Oh.
I love to hear some music.
Well, I don't think that's this gentleman's tenure nor inclination. I believe it's informative.
What do you want me to do? Turn my radio off? I can easily do it.
I don't think that's what he wants. I think he was just asking for a beautiful ear. An ear.
Okay, like that noise right there.
Well, that's beautiful because that's what. Have you ever dialed your radio into like anything else besides KMUD? Because you get a lot of that in there.
Well, that's why I don't listen to anything but KMUD because I don't like
Oh, really? Well, what a loyal listener. What a beautiful person. But that doesn't mean we drop our programming just because you call up and want to hear some nice mellow music.
Oh, those little pleasant sounds are really cute, aren't they?
No, they're not cute. They are meant to disturb. They're not meant to disturb you. They are meant to make you think, perhaps. Think of anything that falls in your head. No, it's just to be thought-provoking.
I think you're on speed. I think all of you down there
are... No, I do not use drugs. I signed an agreement, and I promised I would not use drugs while I was on the show. I'm completely sober.
Well,
that might be the problem.
Speaking for him. I'm at home, and I use whatever I wish behind my closed doors, but I'll tell you that I really appreciate this gentleman's openness, because he doesn't always plan what he's doing. I know the gentleman programming right now.
Openness, it's obnoxiousness, it's egotistical, and it's dumb.
No, if you had planned to be this way, one thing, but I don't think you understand the tenure of his show. This is not planned, it is spontaneous, and he does the best he can with it. And he has people like you and I calling in. It's like a talk show with noise behind it. So isn't that beautiful that you can call up and voice your opinions late at night and have them heard? And you're not even talking to him, you're talking to some other listener. So, I don't know, I think it's a rather open forum, and I enjoy the background noise because, gosh, so many opinions are like so much background noise, isn't it? Kind of, sort of?
Yes, KMUD, you're on the air. Please don't swear.
I don't care. I mean, but he does.
Somebody just patched on, but they don't want to talk.
Oh, I guess they didn't. I guess somebody patched off.
No, they're on.
No, they're off.
They're on.
They're off. 1-1's off.
1-1 just went off.
It was off for a while. I think it was just a spoof.
Well, what do you think?
Well,
sir?
I think we got rid of one more listener. Now, if we can just narrow it down to getting rid of the rest of them, we'll be able to do what we want here, and everybody else will just tune in and
Hello, could you please get that obnoxious fellow off the radio? He's obviously...
Take the noise off there for a minute, just to show you're in control there.
Let me check something here.
He's the Colonel, I'm the General. What are you, lady, friend? Do you have a... Oh, very good. Look at that control. See, he's trying to fly a carpet. It's not easy to fly a carpet and do a radio show.
Obviously on speed. Did you get off the phone?
Obviously on what? How about some people sleep during the day so they can get up and do these late-night programs and try to entertain people that have...
The human race is using far too much methadone.
Hello, that's very nice, and what a beautiful sound opinion. But what about those people that sleep all night? So they can get up and do you the favor of programming for you late at night, since you obviously cannot get up and put tapes into your tape player.
She said she doesn't have a tape player.
Well, then you have a radio. Well, then good. Then it looks like what you have to do is become very, very genteel and listen to the programming in front of your head without making a judgment. Because if you don't have a tape player... Hello. Hello. Excuse me. I'm just a caller.
Yes.
But I'm not just a caller. I'm also a radio god. Just because you haven't heard my voice for some time doesn't mean I'm not an absolute radio god.
Where's the DJ?
Hello. The DJ is still here.
Hello.
But
DJ Colonel Korn, what do you need?
I need this Speed Freak off the air, and I need to hear some music because I don't have a tape player, and my radio only gets KMUD.
Oh. Well, I guess we're supposed to stop everything.
Could you please have mercy on me and play some music and get the noise off?
Have mercy on you.
Yeah, please.
What about all the listeners, the thousands of them that tune into this program every week, intending to hear just exactly what they're hearing?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yep.
Well, you sound like a doubter. Why don't you just hang up and try to fathom it and try to hang in with all those people that do all those things that you don't like? Hello, excuse me. You're not even a DJ either. Get off. Or you get off thinking you get to dictate what the DJ's going to do.
What makes you think you can too?
Hey, I'm not trying to. I didn't tell him what to play. You told him what to do. You told him to take what he's playing on. I think that's rather dictatorial of you. I think you're just too much woman. I think you ought to get a little more something else down there. You know? Why don't you find a girlfriend or something to take up your time, because you're just bugging the heck out of me.
Well, likewise, so why don't you get off the radio because you...
Hey, I don't have to. I'm just a caller, lady.
Well, I'm just a caller.
Hey, well, then we can sit here and spunk with each other as much as you wish.
Well, I don't want to do that. I've got...
Well, then why don't you do something else? Okay, like why don't you get back to your work? Didn't you have some work to do?
Calling Colonel Korn.
Yes, Colonel Korn is here.
Yes, can you please get this obnoxious caller off the air? He's obviously on speed. Sorry about influence on the rest of the listeners. You're obnoxious, right?
How can you tell?
Well, I just, I've had experience. I know these things.
Oh. You were wrong about me, though.
She probably eats meat.
What?
Now that, you had your fun and stuff, could you, play some real music?
I haven't had any fun yet.
We have meal music here. No real music. It's just meal music.
I haven't had my fun yet, though. I'm sorry.
Well, don't the listeners get a little fun, too? Or do we have to be tortured?
Well, see, a lot of listeners have called that appreciate the diversity of something besides just regular old, straight off the CD music. This is an experiment called The Mix, and we lend ourselves to it. And I can't guarantee the outcome, but usually there's something quite entertaining. Did you catch our last show?
No, I haven't.
Missed it? What's that?
I didn't have the pleasure of your last show.
Oh, it was a good one.
Well, then.
Okay, well, if you're going to mix, why not mix music with music instead of noise?
Music with music.
Why not come down here to the station and show this guy how to do it? Because, I live next door, and I'll see you pull in, and I'll come over and give you a hassle just for being...
Colonel Korn?
Yes?
Can you please take the buzz off now and put some music on?
I'm trying to get a buzz on. Sorry?
The buzz is on.
The buzz is on. Well, that's a good sign. What?
Did you get it off? Thank you.
Get it off.
Yeah.
Well, you talk about
gonna get it on?
somebody you want for her.
Okay. Now, let's see. Some music with some music. Let's see, I got some music over here. And I got some music over here. All right?
Well, I don't know. It might, I mean, I don't know if two kinds of music are going to mix, but it might be better than all the noise you've been
maybe you could understand, and maybe he doesn't understand exactly what will mix.
Well, you are so ridiculous. Would you get off the phone?
Oh, well, then I'm less ridiculous than your wonderful request, right? Hello?
Yes. DJ Corn's here.
Hey, Cornish.
Yes.
Can you take this game hen to someplace she wants to be so she can, like, get off her bone here?
Well, we've never really had the magic carpet alter its course for a passenger.
No, I never thought so either.
Sat there on the organ bench, turned the switch on the organ.
But we can try to.
Yeah, we can.
Well, you asked for requests. All I'm requesting is the music.
Hey, nobody said you were ever going to get your request, did he? He just said you could ask for it.
I see.
Ah.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to report you to the radio police.
Please don't.
I'm going to have to.
Why?
Huh?
What? Because why?
You're incorrigible.
Why would you ever want to wish harm on another human being?
That's what I wonder. You're wishing harm on my ears and my
No,
head.
I'm not. I'm wishing entertainment and expansion for your mind, as well as many others.
Oh, well,
Now,
thank goodness I'm not under mind expansion right now, or I'd really freak out.
well, freak out is comfortable for some and uncomfortable for others.
Okay, why don't you play a little Mozart, you know?
Mozart? Oh, yeah, right. Well, you see,
How about Mozart's 51st symphony for people falling down stupidly?
part of the thing about the show is we're trying to help people stay awake. I don't know. I don't want to be too soothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, you don't have to be too soothing. I mean, you could play something like maybe some blues, you know, maybe stuff like Eric Clapton or...
Eric Clapton?
No, there's another station on there. I think it's called KXGO. Why don't you try that one?
Oh, unfortunately, only to KMUD. I'm under some very big redwood trees, and nothing else comes in without static.
Oh, really?
I just don't like noise at all.
Like, really try to, like, put up with what you get instead of dictate what you want to hear.
Well, he asked for requests, so I called up to request some music without noise.
Thank you.
So unusual?
Thank you. No? Now, I don't know what to do. We haven't decided whether this magic carpet is a democracy or a dictatorship, but we have...
I think if you ask for requests, that automatically means it's a democracy.
Oh, okay. Well, I've had a couple of requests so far to keep the mix going and make it heavier, actually, but I've got a request from you that wants to hear some soft Mozart mixed with Eric Clapton.
Well, why don't you just play maybe about 5 minutes of some real music, and then I can turn the radio off and you can entertain the other people. Okay?
You just need that 5 minutes, huh?
That would be so great.
Give her 5 minutes of a mix that she'll never know that happened, and then you know, she'll be able to drift off into nowhere land, and then turn her radio off when she's tired of bugging us, and then think that she achieved something this evening. I don't know what the deal is here.
That's all.
Yeah, I want to hear some music. Well, you've been listening to the music of your vocal cords here for the last whatever time it's been. You sure know how to complain for what you want. Do you ever kick down, or is that a problem with you? I realize all those terms are probably pretty broad for you. Hey, well, it was really nice talking to you, but I gotta go and, snuggle next to my woman. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Jasper. You wait. Me too. Jasper, tell me about the first time you saw your wife. Did you hold her hand, man? That sounds good, huh, Jasper?
Begging me, please look away. Trying to laugh, but he knows he must die. Look away.
A long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in our temporary normal music mix, unfortunately. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you out there. We're going to have a little bit of... I'm squeaking, I'm sorry. We're going to have a little bit of normal music here for everybody. Isn't that exciting?
I was wrong. I was trying to be very precise. Okay? Now here's the syringe. You're going to have this back here. You look at it. And what he said was, I turned it over. I had it turned over and I couldn't see the numbers. And you'll see when you look at the numbers on these little lines. If you're sitting there like this, you're not going to be able to measure precisely how much you've got in there. But if you have it turned over, you're really not going to know. Okay? But beyond all of that, it just kind of makes sense. If no one tells you, you must take this much blood, you're not going to look to take that much blood. You're going to take enough. You take enough for sampling, for testing, and that's what they did. There were a number of misstatements made to you yesterday by Mr. Scheck concerning the hair and fiber evidence. I'm going to go into just a couple of them. And one thing that Mr. Scheck said was that Mr. Diedrich and Dr. Lee agreed the Hair and Fiber Association was a weak association. Well, here's what Dr. Lee testified to. Page 43,168. Question posed to Dr. Lee. Do you agree with the following statement? While it is difficult to make absolute individualization in this area, the trace analysis identification of a high degree of certainty and establish partial individuality of specimen confidence based on experience and results. Answer. I would 80 to 90% have taken correct and correct and not samples. Not all the samples have a degree of certainty. Some of the samples get in other words, very good. Can establish partial individuality with confidence. In other words, very strong. Remember this? No one has hairs on the top row, and then hairs from the neck on the bottom row. And you look at them, you compare, and you see. Your eyes tell you. You don't need to look at an X-ray. You don't need to look at autographs. These are the hairs in the cat found at the feet of Ron Goldman. This is testimony that was unrefuted. No defense expert came in to tell you this wasn't so. Mr. Scheck also told you that the blue-black cotton fibers that were found on Ron Golden's shirt, on the Rockingham glove, and on the defendant's socks were very common. That's what he argued to you yesterday. That is not what the testimony said. Let me read to you what Adrian told you about this. Page 35,093. Question. Now you saw a lot of fibers in this case, correct? Answer. A lot, yes. Question. Is there something unusual about these particular blue-black cotton fibers that drew your attention or made you pay particular attention to them? Answer. Yes. Well, cotton fibers themselves, they are common. There's a lot of cotton fibers out there. What gives cotton fibers significance is that when you add color to them in a specific way, some may see more, maybe less likely than others. These are actually is the real dark blue. It looks black, but in some areas the dye was not absorbed the same, and this may be where the yarns are attached to the fabric. The same thing appeared also on the fibers that were recovered from Ron Goldman's shirt. The bluish area, also present here. It was recovered from the defendant's sock. The bluish area here is starting to show. Some of these areas can better be shown using instrumental techniques with color because the eyeball sees this in a shade of blue, this is a shade of blue, and so forth. And then he goes into all of the methods that he used to examine the blue-black cotton fibers to determine that they did in fact share the same microscopic characteristics. And I was going to read it all to you, but it's just too long. There's a lot of tests that he used, and it had to do with the color, it had to do with the dye, it had to do with the appearance, and if you need to have that, please do, but you also have to, and if you don't want to read it,
At the surface, a weak cold front was situated from Santa Rosa, California to Reno, Nevada, and continues to push to the south. High pressure was nosing into Oregon and northern California. Breezy offshore flow and high pressure will dominate the area's weather through week's end. Aloft, the ridge will strengthen over the Pacific Northwest for the remainder of the week, with the jet stream in southern Canada. The Eureka is the city forecast at 9 p.m. Tuesday. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the 40s, north wind 10 to 25 miles per hour near the coast, increasing late. Wednesday, sunny and breezy, highs in the middle 60s to lower 70s, north to northeast wind 15 to 30 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear and breezy, lows in the 40s. Thursday, mostly sunny, highs in the middle 60s along the coast, 70s to 80s elsewhere. Temperatures for Eureka and Arcata, a low tonight of 48, high tomorrow 66. McKinleyville, 48, 71. Fortuna, 51, 74. Inland temperatures for Willow Creek, a low tonight of 47, a high tomorrow of 89. Garberville, 49, 89. This is the Northern California extended forecast at 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. For Friday, partly cloudy with areas of coastal fog. Lows in the mountains will range from the 20s to the 40s. Elsewhere, lows will range from the 40s to the 60s. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s at the coast and in the mountains, with 70s and 80s elsewhere. Saturday, sunny. Lows in the mountains will range from the 20s to the 40s. Elsewhere, lows will range from the 40s to the 60s. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s at the coast and in the mountains, with 70s and 80s elsewhere. Sunday, increasing high clouds from the northwest, otherwise mostly sunny with patchy areas of coastal low clouds and fog during late night and early morning hours. Lows in the mountains will range from the 20s to the 40s. Elsewhere, lows will range from the 40s to the 60s. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s at the coast and in the mountains with 70s and 80s elsewhere. This is the extended forecast for western Oregon at 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. For Friday, rain changing to showers in the north, partly cloudy in the south with a chance of showers. Lows in the middle 40s to lower 50s, highs in the 60s except to the mid-70s in the southern interior. Saturday, patchy morning clouds or fog, otherwise mostly sunny. Lows in the middle 40s to lower 50s, highs 65 to 75 at the coast. Highs inland in the middle 70s north to the middle 80s south. Sunday, increasing clouds with a chance of rain along the coast lakes. Lows 45 to 55, highs 65 to 70 at the coast and inland in the 70s and locally to the lower 80s in the south. The coastal marine forecast at 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday for class opposite Point St. George out to 60 nautical miles. A small craft advisory is in effect from class opposite to Point St. George. Tonight, northwest wind 25 knots, decreasing to 15 knots after midnight. Wind waves 3 feet early, decreasing to 2 feet. Northwest swell 11 feet, with isolated showers ending after midnight and becoming partly cloudy. Patchy fog later. Wednesday, north wind 10 knots, increasing to 15 knots in the northern part and 25 knots in the extreme southern part by afternoon. Wind waves 2 feet, increasing to 4 feet in the southern part by afternoon. Northwest swell 10 feet. Morning fog and low clouds, then mostly sunny. Wednesday night, north wind 25 knots, increasing late. Wind waves 4 feet, decreasing to 2 feet. Northwest swell 10 feet with fair skies. The outlook for class opposite Point St. George Thursday through Sunday. Southwest wind 15 knots Thursday, becoming northwest 20 knots on Friday and Saturday. Locally to 30 knots
KMUD, you're on the air. Please do not swear.
Oh, I swear I won't swear. Hey, this is Walter Cronkite. As I was leaving the station earlier, I saw a couple of scurrilous characters hanging about downtown, and they looked like they were headed in your direction. There's that one guy that calls himself Gentle John or something like that. He's a known scurrilous character, and he might try to talk his way into the station there, and I thought I'd call you and warn you to watch out.
Oh, like, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for that patrol there.
Yeah, he's been 96 from the world, I think.
The world?
Yeah, anyone that stays up that late at night with nothing really important to do can't have a real job, you know?
Wow, a real job.
That's right.
Well, you know, I've been kind of personally hoping I don't, you know, I'm get 86 from this Earth thing too, but that's a whole other story, Jake. What are your coordinates?
They're 96 west by 86 south.
Well, Roger Dodger on that. What were the coordinates on 86?
Well, I think you're right about that, and that's all I had to say. I just think you should be on the lookout for this person.
Okay. Do you have a description?
Well, I think he's about 4'8". Has long, kinky red hair, and I think he's got acne.
Acne?
Acne, yeah.
Oh my.
Well, anyway, that's all I've got. It's just
Thank you, Walter. Thank you very much, Walter.
Yes.
Are you enjoying the show?
Certainly.
Ah, wonderful. I see your car phone is working just fine.
Yeah. I'm listening to it in surround sound right now.
Surround sound?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because KMUD is mono, you know.
Right.
Right. That's right. Okay, well, any other news?
It's worth talking about?
Yeah, you said there was 2 squirrely guys on the way here?
Yeah, well, I saw Gentle John talking with this person. I don't know if they were both headed that way or not. That's just hello.
Oh, yes, you're still there.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to be gone really soon, so have a good one.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rattlesnake Jake, and we'll remain on standby.
10-4.
Over and under. That was a report from our... that was a report from our man in the field there.
Marina, north at 25 knots.
Hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
This is KMUD Garberville. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you need to talk to a person right now, call the studio, 923-3911, send a fax to 923-2501, or write to us at PO Box 135, California, 95560. Leave a message.
Hang on. Hold it. We're having a malfunction here, ladies and gentlemen. Things are quite ruckus here. KMUD, you're on air. Please.
Hello, are you there?
This is your DJ Colonel Corn. How may I help you?
Hello, I was calling about the, I heard the man that he called you, and he tell you there is a man standing upon the road.
Man standing upon road, yes, we got that.
4 foot 10 maybe, with red hair, very dirty. And he look like he would come to you and give you trouble, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but so do you give me a record? You don't give me a record for this.
Oh.
I thought this was a game on your show. I mean, you know.
No, this is KMUD, not Game Mud.
Oh, but the person that called in said somebody was coming in.
Yes, they
if
gave
they were
me
to see them, that we would give you a record or something.
That they will give me a record?
Yes, they will give you a record. No,
well, that's very good news.
That somebody would get a record from this transaction of information.
Yes, they probably are recording this transaction.
Is the information going across though?
Across the board.
Well, that's what everyone would like to do, but no, that's not always achievable. It's only when the information transforms from one zone to the other that you have full comprehension. Oh, I understand.
Yes.
It must be very secret, right?
You got it. Seems like a dirty little secret. Now, exactly, what?
Snafu?
I hope it's not a big snafu.
Oh, no, that is an Arabian word. It means don't eat pork on Yom Kippur.
Yes, it is Yom Kippur. Now that you mention it. Are you atoning?
Oh, no, I have atoned. I've atoned to an A, 440.
440s?
No, 440. You're a funny guy.
420?
Not quite. It's like an hour and 22 minutes away from 420. In the early AM. On KMUD.
KMUD. On Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
420. Alarm. 420. Alarm.
Don't be flippant.
420. Alarm. Alarm.
Don't be flippant. By dipping.
I'm not tripping.
We're not flipping.
We're kind of slipping,
but we are skipping most of the rhetoric. We're going straight to the verdict.
Not
what
guilty.
is the verdict?
Colonel Corn is not guilty by reason of sanity.
And neither is anyone else by reason of proximity. I beg your pardon?
Okay, you can have it.
Did you see that?
What, a bright light?
Just flew by, yes.
Holy shit, I saw... God stuff, I saw it myself.
Hey, you...
No, it looked like a holy ship.
A holy ship.
A holy spaceship.
I knew it was. It was a holy ship lying on the clouds somewhere. Well, somebody saw my hair, and that's the first time I've ever seen you wear underwear. I mean, oh well. Hey, you know, the Colonel, you were the one guy I thought infallible. But now we know that's true.
Thank you.
Yes. Anything I can do to help.
Anything you can do to help, huh?
That's right. You know, some of us just sort of live here.
In the phone line. Is that it?
Excuse me.
I could
be like blowing up the phone company.
Oh.
Instead, I'm just utilizing it to communicate to the rest of the humans on the planet. Not to mention those extraterrestrials planted just above our heads, saying at this moment, it is right now 3 o'clock in the early AM.
3 a.m. Straight up, it looks like here, KMUD time. You got 3 o'clock over there?
Yep. You know, those aliens, they're pretty on time.
Yeah. Looks like.
It's the information information they give us through, you know, do you hear all that makeup programming going through, you know, while everything else is taking place? You got this,
yeah,
it's like, you know, it's meta programming is what it is. And when you let it go in, it goes right through, and you figure out years later what it meant, and you finally find out why you actually lent your life to volunteer action. Right?
It could very well be. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello?
Goodbye. Hello.
I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello.
I don't know why you say hello, I say goodbye.
Okay, well, if you need to fly, then
no, I don't
give it a try.
I'm on the carpet.
Yes.
Fly
you can relax and leave
up from a flying carpet. How impertinent would that be?
Doesn't seem very impertinent to some people.
Do not jump from the flying carpet, lest you be blown away.
Roger Rabbit.
Roger, scratch it. Or grab it. This stuff's getting away with you there, bud.
Hang on one moment.